What lies beyond the veil of death? Is it an abyss of nothingness or a realm of infinite possibilities? Welcome, seeker of wisdom, to the enigma that has captivated humanity since time immemorial. Today we embark on a journey into one of the most profound spiritual texts ever conceived, the Bardo Thodol, known to the Western world as the Tibetan Book of the Dead. This isn't just a religious manuscript, it's a cosmic roadmap for the soul's journey after death. A beacon for those departing this world, and a wake-up call for those still walking its surface. Let us unravel its mysteries together. In the mist-shrouded peaks of 8th century Tibet, a figure emerged whose teachings would echo through the centuries. Padmasambhava, the lotus-born, brought Buddhism to the land of snows. But he was far more than a mere teacher. Known as Guru Rinpoche, the precious master, he was a mystic, a magician, a bridge between worlds. Padmasambhava arrived in a Tibet steeped in ancient shamanic lore and Bon rituals. Rather than erase these traditions, he transformed them, weaving them into the fabric of Buddhist wisdom. Ancient spirits became guardians of Dharma, and primal energies were channeled into paths of enlightenment. It was from this alchemical fusion that the Bardo Thodol was born. Padmasambhava, in his infinite compassion, created not just a guide for the living, but a lifeline for those crossing the threshold of death, offering a chance at liberation even as the physical body fades away. But what exactly is a bardo? The term translates to intermediate state, a liminal space between one reality and the next. The Bardo Thodol describes 3 crucial stages that the consciousness navigates after death. The Chikai Bardo, the moment of death. As the last breath leaves the body, the soul stands at a crossroads. For those who have prepared their minds through meditation and spiritual practice, this moment offers a glimpse of the clear light, a radiant, formless awareness beyond fear or desire. It is here, in this fleeting instant, that liberation is possible. The Chon Yid Bardo, the Bardo of visions, if the soul doesn't recognize the clear light, it enters a dreamlike state filled with vivid apparitions. Peaceful and wrathful deities emerge, reflections of the mind's own nature. These aren't external beings, but projections of our deepest wisdom and our darkest fears. The key is to recognize them as such, to neither cling nor flee, but to remain aware. The Sidpa Bardo, the Bardo of rebirth if liberation isn't achieved in the previous Bardos, the consciousness drifts towards rebirth. Drawn by karmic winds, it witnesses potential future lives and parents. The Bardo Thodol offers guidance even here, urging the soul to choose wisely, to seek a birth conducive to spiritual growth. But the Bardo Thodol isn't just about death. It's a profound teaching on how to live. Its wisdom reminds us that every moment is a kind of Bardo, a space between what was and what will be. By cultivating awareness in life, we prepare for the ultimate transition. The text speaks of recognizing the nature of mind, of seeing through the illusions that bind us to suffering. It teaches that the same wisdom that can liberate us at the moment of death is available to us right now, in this very breath. Consider the practice of phowa, or conscious dying. This isn't about morbid fascination, but about facing our mortality with open eyes. By contemplating death regularly, we strip it of its terror. We learn to live more fully, more authentically, knowing that each day is precious. The Bardo Thodol also emphasizes the power of intention. Our state of mind at the moment of death is crucial. Just as a tree falls in the direction it leans, our habitual thoughts and actions create momentum that carries us into the after-death state. This is why the text encourages cultivating compassion, wisdom, and mindfulness in daily life. But what of those who haven't prepared? The beauty of the Bardo Thodol lies in its inclusivity. It's traditionally read to the dying and the recently deceased, offering guidance even to those who never encountered its teachings in life. This speaks to a profound belief in the potential for awakening at any moment, even beyond the threshold of death. The text describes intricate visualizations and mantras, tools to navigate the sometimes terrifying visions of the Bardos. But at its core, the message is simple. Recognize the true nature of your mind. All appearances, no matter how fearsome, are projections of your own consciousness. By neither grasping nor rejecting, but simply being aware, liberation becomes possible. This brings us to a central paradox of the Bardo Thodol. While it offers detailed descriptions of after-death states, its deepest truth is that ultimate reality is beyond all concepts. The Bardos, the deities, even rebirth itself are ultimately seen as empty of inherent existence, like dreams or illusions. Yet for those still caught in the cycle of birth and death, these teachings offer invaluable guidance. They're like a raft to cross a river, useful until the far shore is reached, then left behind. The influence of the Bardo Thodol extends far beyond Tibet. In the 20th century, it captured the imagination of Western thinkers, artists, and spiritual seekers. Figures like Carl Jung saw in it profound psychological insights into the nature of consciousness. Others found inspiration for exploring altered states and the frontiers of human experience. But perhaps the most powerful aspect of the Bardo Thodol is how it challenges our assumptions about life and death. It presents death not as an ending, but as a transition, an opportunity for profound transformation. It reminds us that the qualities we need to face death with equanimity, awareness, compassion, non-attachment, are the very same qualities that allow us to live with depth and meaning. In a world often driven by fear of death and desperate clinging to youth, the Bardo Thodol offers a radical alternative. It invites us to look directly at our mortality, not with dread, but with curiosity and even a sense of adventure. What if death is not the end but a doorway? What if our essential nature is vast, luminous, and fundamentally free? These are not mere philosophical questions. The Bardo Thodol presents them as urgent matters of practice. It urges us to wake up now, in this very life, rather than waiting for some future moment. Every breath, every heartbeat is an opportunity to recognize the clear light of awareness that is our true nature. As we conclude our exploration of this remarkable text, let its wisdom resonate within you. Whether you approach it as a spiritual guide, a psychological tool, or simply a fascinating cultural artifact, the Bardo Thodol has something profound to offer. Remember, the journey it describes is not just about what happens after we die. It's about how we choose to live, right here, right now. In each moment, we stand at a threshold between worlds. Will we sleepwalk through our days, or will we awaken to the vast potential of our minds? The choice, as always, is yours. May you walk through all the bardos of life and death with awareness, compassion, and unshakable peace. Leave your comments below to discuss your views.